Hello, hello, Jamaal Rashad here, coming to you from Frederick, Maryland. Today I'm with my good friend, Sherman Coleman. We are at the Office of the Economic Development, and he is the Business Development Specialist. I know that is a tongue twister, but I will give you all his information at the end of the interview.
You did good.
Thank you. Sherman has been married for 22 years. He has 2 kids, and he is an absolute powerhouse in this community. But why are we doing this? Number 1, to let you know there's people in our community who deserve to have their stories told. Number 2, to let you know that there's people out there who need to hear successful stories. And number 3, to let you know you could go out there with a camera phone and an iPod and a tripod and impact your community in a positive way. So, just like we always do in the ValorLives Interview Series, episode number 17, not over 10 minutes long, no special lighting, no camera effects, one take, raw and uncut. Mr. Sherman, why do you do what you do?
I do what I do because I think give me a good balance in my life, and I think that's the appreciation of me being able to help people, reaching out. And I firmly believe if you reach out, you'll get back in return.
Okay, so here at the Economic Development, what has been the proudest moment of your career?
The proudest moment of my career has been what I'm involved with now, the Frederick County Minority Business Vision, in which I have a program, some type of outreach initiative where I'm reaching out to African American businesses, Hispanic American businesses, and Asian American businesses. I've been doing that for almost a year now, and have had pretty good success at it.
Okay. What has been one of the lowest moments of your career?
I think one of the lowest moments of my career, and it's really not a low point, but you know, when you're trying to get off the ground with anything, it's that struggle. The initial getting off the ground was hard, and the fact that people were doubting me and telling me it couldn't be done. So I was behind the 8 ball in the sense that people didn't have really faith in what I was going to do, so it gave me the initiative to go out and prove them wrong.
Okay, so when they say it couldn't be done, what exactly were they talking about?
They were talking about changing the perception of Frederick County.
Okay.
You know, Frederick County, it has this stigma that's been related to it for years now. And I'm trying to undo that and turn that around. And people thought that was a monumental task.
Okay, awesome. So, as far as you getting people together, how are you going to create the team culture? Because it's going to take everybody working together. Mm-hmm. So how do you plan on getting everybody to work together to achieve this goal?
That's an excellent question, Rashad. And I believe strength in numbers. If you got people wanting to work together, if they're going after the same goals, they want to unite. And especially with the minority business owners, they're looking to unite and grow together. My thing is minority business owners should do business with other minority business owners, mm-hmm. and that makes them stronger and grow. And I think that's a given template that once that's in place, people will kind of want to grab onto that.
Okay. And where do you see this? Where do you see this going in 5 years? Where do you want it to be in 5 years?
I want it to be a situation where other counties want to kind of emulate what we're doing in Frederick County. I want business owners to be able to rise above not being heard to being seen and heard, and also feel that they are part of the process, because small businesses are the backbone of this nation, and they need to have a forefront and a platform in which they can come to the forefront of things.
Okay. How do you balance work and family time?
That's a good question. I really try to leave work at work, and when I get home, I try to enjoy things at home. I think you need that downtime to re-energize, but when you have a passion about something, you have a tendency to take it home with you. Mm-hmm. So that's when I take the opportunity to bounce ideas off family members and friends of what I can do better and have them give me advice on things I can improve on.
Okay. Do you have a morning routine, something you do every morning to get your day started successfully?
Besides the toiletry items, nothing much. I believe every day is different. I don't have a regular routine. What I do is I try to tackle each day in what's presented to me. So I'm open-minded, and whatever happens, whatever comes to me, I'm willing to take on that challenge.
Okay. What book are you currently reading, or audio are you currently listening to?
Actually, I'm reading a book on the trials and the pitfalls of Allen Iverson. I'm a big person who believes in autobiographies, and I think we can learn from people's mistakes and their triumphs and their tribulations and trials. And some of the things that he went through, and you learn from your mistakes, lessons learned. And he's a really intriguing individual. Mm-hmm. And I feel like there are certain things that correlate with a lot of young people today, and I find it very interesting.
Interesting. That's pretty cool that you say that. I actually met Iverson one time.
Oh, okay.
It was when he was a rookie playing for the 76ers. He's from the Virginia Beach area, Hampton Roads area.
Yes.
And my mom, she used to work at the Hampton University, so he came down for like a celebrity basketball game or something. So she got me his jersey,
Oh, okay.
his Georgetown jersey. He autographed it for me. And me being young, I hung it up in my bedroom window. So over time, it faded. So that has nothing to do with, anyways.
No, that's very important what you bring it out, because it shows you how when you're young, you think a certain way. As you get older, you develop a way of thinking. And sometimes you think back to when you were young, you thought you knew all the answers, you really didn't know.
Yeah, and it was cool to meet him. I mean, he was. I see that he was just nominated for the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
So hopefully he gets in there. So moving on, what is one success habit that you have?
I think one success habit that I have, one thing that works for me, and I implore people to really try this. I try to be thankful for what I do have, not wish what I don't have. When you're thankful for what you do have, I find that the doors open up for you. A lot of times we sit back and we get concentrated, complain about things we don't have, but we never put forth the effort and thank God, or just be thankful for what we do have. And that's been a key to my total success, being thankful for what you do have.
Amen to that, brother. So speaking of thankful, what are you most thankful for?
I'm most thankful for my upbringing. I wouldn't be where I'm at today if I didn't have good parents. You know, I was brought up in a two-parent home, and they instilled in me the values that was necessary for me to be successful. And I'm a recipient of good parenting.
Okay, perfect. So moving right along, what is one book that you would recommend to somebody who is looking to get started in the business world?
Probably the book I would recommend is find a book that's related to your business. You know, whatever you want to start your business in or you're in business for, find a book that's related to that. And you can find the uplifts and the pitfalls from someone who's been there before. Because everybody's interest is varied, everybody's experience is different. But if you can relate directly to what you're doing, that just give you a template to how you go forward.
Okay. What are some of your keys or key to staying humble?
I think being appreciative for what you have, being able to treat people the way they should be and want to be treated, and also being able to stand up and demand self-respect. And starting with yourself. You got to respect yourself first before you respect anybody else.
Okay. Do you collect anything for fun?
Not really. Not really. When I was younger, maybe I collected like comic books and things like that. But as you get older, you find you keep treasures inside more so than collect them.
Okay. Any pets?
No. No. Even though I am a dog lover, I grew up having dogs, but I just don't currently have any pets.
Okay. Dream place to work, dream place to visit or live if you were to ever move?
Well, when I got out of the Navy, I loved living out in Southern California. I was out in the Anaheim area for a while, and I just loved Southern California. So if I would relocate somewhere, it would be Southern California.
Okay, cool. Well, speaking of Navy, my dad was in the Navy, and that's how we ended up in the Virginia Beach area.
Okay.
So the 6-month cruises, and so I know how it feels to do that traveling. I was in 3 different middle schools, 3 different high schools.
Yeah, a lot of traveling with military families.
Yeah, yes, sir. So I appreciate your service, definitely. How long were you in the Navy for?
I was in there for one tour, and I was at the Naval Air Station Lemoore in Lemoore, California.
Okay, well, perfect. So, in wrapping up, how do you want the people to get in contact with you?
They can call me directly. My number here at the office is 301-600-2137, or email me scoleman@frederickcountymd.gov.
Okay.
And I'll be more than happy to take care of any needs that you have.
And here's his card. So if you go to my website, ValorLives.com, put Sherman in the show notes, or I'm sorry, in the search engine, all his information will pop up, his contact information, his phone number, his email. So go out there, show some valor. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. ValorLives Interview Series number 17. Thank you very much.